Hello everyone, and welcome to the my week 3 battle for the NPL minors. This week we are against Diet Tight and the New Britain Rockruffs. And I kind of mentioned this in last week's video, but I hate this matchup. I despise this matchup so much. It's bad. And I kept going through teams after teams. I got people to help me, and like eventually I'd come up with a new idea actually that I wanted to try out, but Dai said he was ready then. I was just like, I'm not gonna build a whole new team from scratch with this new idea, so I just kind of went with what I had. I think the prep could have been better, but I just kind of wanted to get this over with. So, I am going to be leading with Bronzong here. I feel like Victini is a really good lead for him, but I'm heat-proof Bronzong, and I can just kind of get up my rocks and, get a little bit of damage on Victini with Earthquake before I die, and that'll be fine, because rocks are pretty big against him, with Rabambi and Victini mainly. So, I'm fine with that if he leads Victini, and if he leads for Bombi for Sticky Web or something, I have a good matchup against that, obviously. So, I'm going to be leading with Bronzong here, as he does lead with the Victini. I'm going to protect. Protect was for Terrakion Z moves, because this is kind of one of my only checks to Terrakion. And if he's like Z close combat, then, Bronzong doesn't really like taking that, so I had Protect for that. But also, if he's Scarf Victini or choiced in any way, I can see what he wants to lock himself into. And he does miss a blue flare there. Pretty unfortunate, but you'll see next turn he gets a little bit of revenge. Gets the burn with it. So my Earthquake is doing not the damage I would like it to. And now I am most likely in range of another blue flare. So I want to switch out into Nihilego. Here I'm going to switch out again, seeing if he's like Charty Berry or Assault Vest or anything to take hits from Nihi. And I go into Gardevoir, and I don't think that was my best play. I could have gone into Alolan Persian here very easily, predicting the Psyshock. I don't know. I guess, okay, the idea was if he was locked into Blue Flare and went for it again for whatever reason, then Gardevoir has decent Spadef and could hopefully take it, but still Alolan Persian was probably my better play, because if he was locked into Blue Flare, then he probably wouldn't be going for it again on a Nihilego. So, yeah, that Psyshock does more than I was expecting to Gardevoir, and he gets another burn with Blue Flare. Doesn't really matter too much, and you'll see by this damage he is Assault Vest. So this Victini has done a great job of just kind of breaking through lots of different things on my team. I decided to just go into Bronzong and sack it. It's burned. It's at half health, so it's not really dealing with Terrakion anymore. So yeah, I do get rocks up though, which is big. I'm at a disadvantage in this game, but I'm not out of it. So yeah, I go into Nihilego here, and I just go for a Power Gem. It's a pretty free thing. And here I make another kind of misplay, because I'm predicting him to be Scarfed, and but I'm also predicting him to think that I'm going into Persian. So he's going to go for a fighting type move here. And so I should have gone into Rotom here, because he would be locked into a Scarf fighting type move. And I could basically get a Willow off on something, unless he went into Victini, but that's rocks damage on that. So like that's fine. So yeah, I should have gone into Rotom for sure here. But instead I stay in, predicting the Drain Punch, and just go for Hidden Power Bug. even though I knew that after healing it wouldn't kill it. So it was just kind of a bad play on my part. I should have gone into Rotom, not let Nihilego take that damage, because it is my best win condition in this match other than Garchomp. Yeah, just another kind of misplay on my part. As he's going to go into Venusaur here, as I do go into the Rotom on the Drain Punch. So I'm just going to go for Will-O-Wisp, get some residual damage on this, and make my Hexes stronger against this as well, as I missed the Willow. So a very hexy game on both sides so far. And he's going to knock off my Iapapa Berry, which is unfortunate, as a Giga Drain is going to put me in range of that, where it would have procced, but that's fine. So yeah, if I hadn't have missed that Willow, I could have gotten 2 Hexes off on this maybe, which would have been better. But yeah, here I'm in a really bad position. I'm down 6-5, and I decide I need to go for game now. This is my best chance that I'm gonna have to go for game, because the idea was I did think about going into something else to kind of weaken the Venusaur and then go for game, but I was like, no, the Venusaur is at a good enough health right now where he's gonna want to save it. If I went for game on a Venusaur with low health, he would just sack it and I wouldn't be able to set up. But here I can go into Garchomp, and he's going to want to keep this thing around, so I'm going to be able to get a sub up as he goes to sack Victini, which is huge. And I'm going to be able to Earthquake and get rid of this, and now I'm behind a sub. He goes into Celesteela, and I can just set up a Swords Dance on this, which was exactly kind of the situation I had prepared for. And he's going to Heavy Slam to get rid of my substitute. Now here, I know I don't kill him with a Fire Fang, but the idea is, or at least I know I most likely don't kill him with a Fire Fang, assuming he's invested of some kind. The idea was to get damage off on him, and allow him to put me into Salac range with his next attack, and then kill him with another attack and be in Salac and sweep. And if he doesn't put me in Salac range for whatever reason, I can sub after getting this first damage off on him. But this was a misplay, because I should have gone for another Swords Dance to see if he'd put me in Salac, and if not, then go for the substitutes instead of attacking twice. I should have gone for a Swords Dance and attacked once, because I didn't take into account the possibility of weakness policy. Yeah. So that was a bit of a misplay on my part. I felt like going for another Swords Dance was greedy and unnecessary, but if I had taken weakness policy into account, then it was actually the right play. But yeah, as you'll see here, I get a burn. And that burn wins me the game. Like, there's just no doubt about it. It puts me directly into Salac range, and I sweep from there. If I hadn't burned, he definitely just went into Ribombee and won. My team was low enough at that point where that happened. So yeah, extremely unfortunate for him. I'm gonna get the 4-0 victory here, and yeah, I mean, my Garchomp set worked mostly as intended. You know, my prep was definitely what allowed me to get into this position where the hacks won me the game, but there was some hacks on his side, or like in his favor as well throughout this game, but this hacks is definitely what mattered more than anything, and I am very sorry to my opponent for that. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say, honestly. Just I'm so sorry. I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, bye.